Confirmation then of the final standings in Group A. DPMM FC took top spot while SAFFC finished second. Meanwhile, at the Jurong West Stadium, Young Lions took on Tampines Rovers, needing to win by a 4-goal margin to secure a place in the quarter-finals. And they got off to a flyer thanks to Irwan Gunawan after only 2 minutes. That was all they managed in the end. 1-0 winners on the night, but the Young Lions bow out of the League Cup. So all 3 teams locked on 3 points in Group B, but Tampines finished top while Geylang took second place. Here's how the quarterfinals line up. 4 mouth-watering matches in prospect as the League Cup enters the knockout stage.
So some interesting matchups there in the quarterfinals, but focusing on tonight's match, the Korean Super Reds against Woodlands Wellington. I'm now joined by the General Manager of the Super Reds, Mr. S.League. Francis, in the previous 2 League Cup campaigns, you've been knocked out by the eventual winners. 2007 it was Woodlands, last year it was Gombak United. How do you see your chances this year?
Well, as you can see, I think for the first 2 games we are more well prepared, and I see our chances will be going all the way, and I hope that, well, today is Woodlands. Come on, Super Reds, let's do it.
Well, you had a good game in the group stage, just defeating Gombak United 1-0. That was a tough game. They beat you last season in the final. How's the confidence amongst the boys at the moment?
Well, the confidence levels are very good, and they're looking forward to this game, and they'll be all the way to the final.
Well, Francis, best of luck tonight. Thank you very much. Well, it is quarter-final time in the League Cup 2009. 8 teams progress. 4 teams have been knocked out. There's been a few goals. There's been plenty of action. Let's have a look back at the best of the highlights from the group stages. Yes, plenty of action. I'm now joined by B. Elamaran, the Woodlands Wellington team manager. Now, Elamaran, you were the 2007 League Cup champions. It was the inaugural year. This competition must hold a very special place in Woodlands fans' heart.
That's true. We were the initial finalists, and you can see the fans really want us to win this cup again. But we will see how it goes. It's a cup competition, anything can happen. So it depends on how the boys play out there today.
Now, in the group stages, you only just scraped through to the quarterfinals. You finished on 1 point, as did Sengkang. You scraped through on goal difference. How do you see your chances tonight?
Well, you're right. Goal difference mattered, and we scraped through. But that's in the past. It's a new game today. Super Reds, we played them in the league, and we scraped through again. That's the word to use, 1-0. A similar result, and we'll be happy today.
Yeah, brilliant. Elamaran, as you said, cup football, anything can happen. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. So the quarter-final, Super Reds against Woodlands Wellington. Kickoff is about 5 minutes away. It's now time for a break, but when we come back, we're going to have a look at the team lineups and the team formations. We'll see you shortly.
At the Super Reds, there's 2 changes for them. They've surprisingly opted to drop top scorer Park. Well, let's look at Woodlands Wellington. They've been pretty consistent with their selection recently. There were
back to Jalan Besar Stadium for the first quarter-final of the League Cup 2009. It is the 2008 runners-up, the Korean Super Reds. They are struggling to break what is a fairly resilient Woodlands Wellington. They were the 2007 inaugural League Cup champions. It's been a cagey affair, to say the least. Chances really have been few and far between. Let's go back to Shazad Hark now and have a look back at the first half highlights.
Well, PJ was right there. It has been pretty cagey, but this was the best chance of that first half, and Super Reds will look back at it. Yun Bo Young, he tried to chip it over lob it over the goalkeeper, and just don't think that was the right decision. He had a lot less pressure than he thought. Daniel Hammond was not that close to him, and he could have taken a shot. He didn't opt to do it. And almost right after that, Jamal Ali, poor first touch from him, tried to round the keeper, ran out of pitch, but he was the constant threat for Woodlands Wellington. Great ball from Ismadi, and again, he's done so well to put pressure on the last man. He's turned his men a number of times. Here he is again, just putting pressure on Park So-hyung. And he was blocked that time, but there was almost an identical effort not long afterwards, and Parks had a bit of a torrid time here against Jamal Ali. And Nenad Vacino fully justified in restoring him to the starting lineup. Well, here it is again, that chance, and why on earth didn't he use a stronger left foot? Again, like Yun's effort, a little bit casual, opting with the outside of his boot. Well, as the game progressed, little by little, the Super Reds began to put pressure as that first half wore on. Could have been an embarrassing moment there for Precious. He'll claim he knows what he was doing there. And it was a final assault on that Super Reds, on that Woodlands goal in the dying minutes. This was their good chance for them. It fell just behind Park, couldn't wrap his foot around it, and it went just outside that post. Good ball in from Yu, who could have shot there, opted to pass, but it's a goalless first half in this League Cup quarter-final match.
So neither side able to break the deadlock there, and we have a look at those statistics, and it just illustrates how even the game really is. The Super Reds having, I guess, greater impotence going forward. 6 shots to 3, but it really is a very, very even game at this stage. In the second half, we will expect the game to open up a little bit more. One team that we won't be seeing any more of is the Young Lions. They were knocked out in the group stages of the League Cup. However, they do have a player of immense quality in their ranks. Haris Harun is the youngest player to have represented Singapore at senior level. He's a player of immense quality. He's an outstanding talent. He's got a massive future in the game. Let's catch up with Haris now.
Hi, I'm Haris Harun. I play for the Young Lions. I'm going to show you some football skills. I started playing football when I was 7 years old. I started to play under the void deck with my cousins and his friends. When I'm free, I play street soccer with my friends because it's almost like futsal, so it helps me to hone my ball control and my skills. Control the ball to make the ball listen to me instead of me listening to the ball. Juggling is, football itself, everything we do is more practice and more practice. So it's the same for juggling. You improve your ball control. Juggling is one of those things that will help you to improve your ball control. Just to practice, and make sure you use both legs, not just your favorite foot. So when in whatever position, awkward position the ball comes to you, you are comfortable in controlling it. Yeah. Thanks for spending time with me. See you at Jalan Besar.
The quietly spoken Haris, although he's an absolute menace on the football field. Looking ahead to tomorrow's match, we've got another big quarter-final. It's Home United against Gombak. Home United, the winners of Group D. Home United, one of the perennial powerhouses of Singapore football, against Gombak United, who won the League Cup last season. This is going to be a massive match. It's certainly one not to be missed.